Hi guys, and welcome to Odin's Mark. This will be the first of Magic for Beginners. Just a little bit about me, who I am, and why the hell you should bother listening to me. Uh, I've been a practicing occultist for about 5 years now, a little over. Before that, I was a full-time pastor. I worked as a youth director for about 10 years, designed and ran camp curriculums and after-school programs, and did typical youth pastor stuff. Uh, Went on kind of a wilderness journey for about 10 years where, Christianity just wasn't doing it for me anymore. I had a lot of questions. It didn't feel right. I always felt like there was more out there. There was more that we weren't being told. So I started studying the occult and kind of went on a deep dive. And the journey has been great. It's been rewarding. It's been long, sometimes difficult, but through that process, there was a lot of things that I wish I knew at the beginning, or I wish it was easier to find certain resources. There's so much out there right now, and it can be hard to know what's real, what's not, what's legit. Everybody has an opinion. So I started by starting a website just to list the resources that I've personally used over the last 5 years that I found the most helpful for beginners, with kind of a wide range of traditions. I kind of study everything, and I've practiced a little bit in a lot of different areas. And, I wanted to have a place where I could list those resources that I found the most helpful for people, to make it easy to find, videos, that kind of thing. Stuff that I wish I would have known or been able to easily find. It took several years to be able to kind of put together a list that, was practical, going through a lot of duds to get there. So now we want to take it one step further, and we're expanding into doing this podcast and videos. My passion has always been teaching. Before it was teaching kids, and now, I want to help those who are just starting their journey be able to kind of find their footing, find the path that, they feel comfortable with, and move forward and be able to ask questions and address the things that concern them starting out. Because it can be scary. Starting with the occult, there's a lot of superstition, a lot of junk out there that's just not true. And a lot of people who really play into the fantastical side of things. We're going to do a video. The next video actually will be on what is magic, and dispelling some of those superstitions and false beliefs. Nothing about magic is supernatural. That sounds really counterintuitive, because most of what we know about magic, we know from fantasy. We know from the stories of mythology, and while they all have bases in fact and truth, magic really doesn't work the way that a lot of people assume it does. And the sooner you can kind of get your head around that, everything we do, everything that works as magic, it's all a natural system. It's just a lot of it is happening behind the scenes that we can't see or easily perceive. But the further you go on your walk and the more you grow and evolve, the more that stuff becomes more intuitive to you. You'll start to realize you're sensing and picking up on things that you didn't before. And we'll get all into that in the future. But I just wanted to do a little introductory thing here and welcome you to the channel. I hope you come and visit. We're planning on doing videos every week. If you have questions, feel free to join our Patreon. There'll be a link down below. Membership is free. I don't believe in charging for what I do. There is a membership option if you would like to donate. Totally optional. We appreciate any help, but I don't want to charge people to help them. That's not a judgment on those that do. People have time, resources, energy. I don't make any judgments about that. Everybody has to do what they feel is right for them. For me, I prefer to just make it free and access to everybody. This isn't for advanced people. I'm not a guru or a master magician by any means. I'm still figuring stuff out just like you guys are. I just kind of want to help those that are coming in behind me make the process and walk maybe a little easier starting out and less stressful. So I hope you continue to join us. And if you have any questions, please feel free to submit them on Patreon, and I'll do my best to answer them. If I don't have the answers, I'll try to point you to the resources that do, or I'll try to find what I can. I want to make things as helpful and easy as I can for those who are just kind of starting to explore. So I hope you continue to join us. Thank you.